Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I'm John, the executive producer here, and I want to thank you all for watching. Particularly, I want to thank those of you that support us on Patreon for watching. Particularly our $25 tier supporters, who are Rowan Parker, Javian Alexander, Samantha Bates, Cat Waterflame, and Elle. Without you all, in particular, but without all of you that support us, we wouldn't be able to do nearly as much of the things that we do, and wouldn't be able to continue to tell our weird and interesting stories as we tell them. So, thank you all very much. We appreciate you. And for those that are watching live, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Stardust RPG on Trails of Stardust. I am William, and I am your game master for this Science Fantasy 5th Edition campaign. Joining me today, we have Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Kendall Fairchild, Eladrin, warlock, whose daddy is her patron.
And Jack.
Hey everybody, I'm Jack. I'm playing Till Wayland, Avian Monk, Way of the Iron Path, and back to being 1/3 of the birds and the bees.
And John.
I'm John. I'm playing Koltar, the Orc Artificer, and as well as Tolbar, the Artificer Orc. And this time I got the episode number right.
And Cody.
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm playing Varush Al Rul, the Loxodon Void Keeper.
And Holly.
I'm Holly. I'm playing Mistel, the Environ Rogue.
And Camille.
Hi, I'm Camille. I'm playing Gideon, the Avian Rogue, who is the second third of the Birds and the Bees. Also, I was the missing third of the Birds and the Bees last week.
And Craig.
Hi, I will be playing bees, who are the bees of the Birds and the Bees, and are a whole bunch of Nocturne and Torch bees who comprise collectively a Swarmkeeper Ranger, and who has studied their Agrippa, and who is also willing to stick to the bit discussed before we went live, even if all the rest of you are cowards.
We discussed a bit.
Look, I'm busy. I've got a lot of details to collate at the moment.
I should have
honestly
led that,
couldn't.
but I wasn't paying enough attention, or I would have been like, and Jack, who finds the Capoferro cancels out her, like Tybalt cancels out the Capoferro.
Tybalt does cancel out Capoferro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
couldn't think of
forward to
anything
confronting
creative,
these
I'm not even
bandits,
gonna
and
lie.
I'll put down my guns, and they'll put down their swords, and we'll try and kill each other like civilized people.
Yeah.
But
Varush, who can't help being the biggest and the strongest, he doesn't even
I can't.
exercise.
when last we left off, the group, having lost their pursuit with the escape of the night crawlers, or those who walk under moonlit shadows, according to their actual name in Sylvan, the group was of two minds, and by which I mean there was a noted opposition to any sort of interaction with any kind of fiend coming from Varush, and a couple of people who were more inclined to listen to the Cambion, Jasira Zatran, who was offering direct information and leads on where to find these night crawlers in exchange for some assistance. The group, having decided to split up and pursue their own individual avenues of information, found a variety of different leads, with Kendall and Till working directly with Jasira, having located the direct location of the the Nightcrawler's base, hidden underneath inside the asteroid that the city is built on top of. After information gathering was done, the group collected together and shared their findings, and then proceeded to move on that hidden underground base, where they got the drop on a pair of void elves who were guarding the front door, who had not expected anybody to find them and to show up. They had sort of been on very much the sort of relaxed, I get this guard duty all the time, but nothing ever happens. And then something happened.
We are the Brute Squad.
Very swiftly and quietly, relatively quietly anyway, rendering the two guards unconscious, and with the air still being relatively thin here, being able to do so without too much noise. The group has 2 unconscious void elves, the key to the doors moving forward, and no sign of an alarm going off quite yet.
I believe we already tied them up as well.
Yes, we tied them up as well. And I've got the key. So I make very quickly.
You have the gate key?
Yes. I'm not gonna. I love The Princess Bride. I do not have the entire movie memorized.
Oh, you mean this gate key?
Yeah, you mean this gate key? What have we begun?
Are we all in the same location?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so, actually. I think we're all crammed in one tiny
You
little
should be
room,
able
right,
to-
I
William?
think that is accurate.
If you scroll your Roll20 screen down to the bottom of the map, you'll see us.
I think Mistle has the most space available to her right now.
She's probably just sitting on top of somebody.
And you do still have the enhancement to your one of your swords. So yeah. So
But there we are.
hand the card to Tolbar, and then look back at the others. So, just so we're clear on a few things, the more of them that we manage to knock out and tie up and bring back with us, the more likely we're going to be able to negotiate potentially a better reward, and also get a better reputation. So let's try not to leave a bloodbath if possible.
Stick these 2 in the corner.
What if we accidentally kill one of them?
That's why I said the more of. So think of it less.
Well, this is I'm saying what if, or
Yes,
like what do we do?
If they die, they die. But think of it as a
Like we leave them there, we throw them in the garbage. What do we do?
bring the corpses with us, but
Okay.
just think of it more as diminishing returns. The more of them die.
We thought we just needed the Alhambra.
We
Am I remembering
yes,
that
we
right?
only
Alhambra.
need the Atumbra, but
You
organization.
did say there was a bonus if you can make sure it wasn't going to be happening again.
Yes.
Organizations such as ours make our money off of reputation. And if we have a reputation for not only being efficient, but also being low on collateral damage, then more opportunities come our way. And more people are willing to work with us.
It seems like if they want to make sure it's not going to happen again, bringing back just a significant portion of them would be more important. Like just heads, or eyes, or brains.
No, Beef. What he's saying is people who create bloodbaths in finishing their jobs don't typically get more jobs.
Or they
Okay.
get stuck doing more jobs specifically for that.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound bad.
Well, sometimes we might be put up against people who we can't take out all by ourselves. So I think Cold Time's way is probably best.
Okay.
Also, the more people we bring back, the less objects they might be expecting, so... Anyways. If we're all ready. And he'll reach up and...
Yeah.
He'll reach
Cool.
up and adjust a... he reached up and sort of adjusts... It was sort of like a headband / earpiece that he had been working on previously. And as he does, part of it part of it sort of like coalesces into a series of reticulated lenses that just sort of like slot over one of his eyes. And he gestures towards Tolbarn, who swipes the card and pushes through the door first.
Yeah. You open the door.
Till will be trying to maneuver to get right behind him.
Yeah, I'll be third in line.
I mean, I'm following behind Tolbar because he's he and I moved together. But
Yeah.
You
No, I
open
figured-
you open that door and step through.
okay,
You find yourself in what looks to be sort of the if you would to call anything in this structure a foyer. This is definitely sort of like the central entrance room that leads out in what looks to be a couple of different directions. No clue in which directions those would be, though.
all right.
It's fairly sparse here. This definitely seems to be just sort of like general entranceway.
Let's see if we can tell where anything goes. Can I make an investigation check to see if there's any signs of, like, someone has put up some sort of rough marking that indicates what room, what door goes to where?
Roll investigation.
Has Till ever heard of places like this being booby trapped or anything like that?
Roll history.
Just gonna stick my ear up against this door up to the north.
Roll perception.
I got a 4.
Kendall's walking up to this door and taking a look.
That door is not locked.
Yeah, 19.
I can't see the room. I'm gonna try to get back in and see if that.
No, just you got to move your. We're at the bottom of the map. You got to move your token.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, that's
So
interesting. All right,
if you move your token
I-
into the next room, you should be able to see into there.
Here, let me.
gotcha.
Was it shift click or yeah?
Oh,
Shift click.
cool.
We'll drag
There you
cameras.
go. Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, I will also make a perception
Thanks,
check at
Craig.
that door. Oh yeah, it's something I forget all the time, which is why I remembered it this time.
All right.
Miss Fairchild, please do be cautious, and if there are any room doors opened, let me go first.
I mean, I guess.
That would
So,
be lovely. Thank you.
There doesn't appear to be much in the way of markings. You assume that people probably just have gotten used to working in this area or are still getting used to it, depending.
Yeah.
Like people probably still, it just doesn't look like they put a lot of effort into marking things. You do learn the northern door is locked. The eastern two are not. And Varush, you can hear the faint sounds of something electronic, like some kind of low, like muttering sound in the distance, but the air is so thin, you're not getting a whole lot out through both the combination of the door and the thin air.
Okay.
Kendall will open the door.
Bing.
Amazing.
Presumably the door she's next to.
Look down. Go ahead. You didn't say didn't open the door.
It's true, he didn't. We've got a long passageway leading north, and one
Also,
further door.
In this corner room that you find yourself in, Till, there's also a carved stone statue that is sitting in the center of the room. That is sort of sitting on top of a basin, inside of which is a pool of what looks like some kind of viscous green liquid.
And is that the room that Kendall's in right now, or the room
No,
that
it's the
I'm
room that you're
standing-
looking into.
Okay. Oh, and we've got some sort of weird statue with some sort of weird liquid. Can I identify that liquid from here?
Nature.
I see we've entered the darkest dungeon.
9.
It's acrid in smell, whatever it is.
And it smells sharp and chemically.
Does that room continue on, or is it by itself?
Yes, no. One door to the north, plus a long hallway peeks around just a little bit. Very long hallway with other doors leading off of it. 3 exits from this one.
All right. Well, we have a locked door over here. Typically, things that are locked for a reason.
Do we want to investigate the lock before we move on?
That would be my thought. Everyone
Mistel
else.
is
I've got
pretty nimble with fingers.
I've got
Yep.
the key.
Mistel can go pick that thing.
I've
But-
Can
I've
also check out the lock as
actively
well.
Got the key.
All right. Well, we've
She's got like her little tools in her hands. I'm ready.
So you've got the key, but do we want to check and see if there's like have we checked for traps around the lock or whatever?
That's
Why would you trap a lock?
I can think of a few reasons. Absolutely, we want to check for traps around locks, but rather than try to pick it and potentially set something off, we should use the key to unlock it.
I agree with that, but we should also check the lock and make sure there's no like alarm or whatever.
Mr. Would you
Can
like
I
to
do that?
That occurs to Till suddenly, and he starts looking around for traps near where he is.
I'm gonna look in the corners for cameras.
Ooh, good.
You don't see
call.
any cameras. The thing that you're noticing as you're looking around is that this area is ramshackle. Like
Okay.
everything's been very recently put together, and you're pretty certain that there's not a lot of room for internal wiring.
Okay. So alarms and like security systems are unlikely.
Well, not necessarily. So there probably won't be anything in the walls. So like area-wide alarms, unlikely unless there's just like one blaring like klaxon they can set off. But traps
Maybe
built into
something
the
low-tech,
floor
like a
or built into the
bell or-
individual
yeah.
walls, more
if they-
possible.
Or if they've got
Gotcha.
magic.
Yeah, or magic.
So what do I roll for that?
Be an investigation check to check for traps in either case.
Investigation.
Ooh, Till's real bad at that.
Everybody's
Miss-
opening doors. Bees opens that one.
13.
Mr. wants to investigate this lock.
Go ahead.
You
You don't see any traps in this room.
Could
Till.
Okay.
could I
I will also look, because why not?
could I aid Mistle by standing over her shoulder and just pointing out the things that are very obviously not traps, like that's just loose wiring, that's just a panel.
Please, because that was a really bad.
Why am I not?
Roll again. with
That's a
advantage.
bolt.
Okay. What am I?
So
Am I
roll
adding
again.
something for advantage?
Okay.
William, do
My
I find
sheet
a
is not working for some reason.
do I
11 that
find a
time.
trap that previously did not exist before I rolled that die?
So Kendall, you're looking around.
Yeah, run me. Yeah, run me. Yeah, run me.
And you're looking around and you're trying
There
to
we go.
figure out
Yes. Gideon too.
what's up
Yep.
with this statue. And you're looking at it and you're realizing that this statue is of an archfey. It's not an archfey that you know, but it's one you've heard of. It's specifically a member of a different court from your father.
Okay.
It's specifically their name is Long, but it translates roughly as Dark Water Rush of Surging Famine.
Okay.
They're not a good figure by any reports. This sort of androgynous individual with what looks like dark veins drawn across their skin, with long talons. One, if this thing was in full color, you know that one eye would be a glowing purple and one would be a glowing green, with the sort of cropped black hair and the sort of chiseled features, wearing these long, like tattered robes. And as you look at it, you're trying to tilt together what is going on with this thing, and a box falls on your head
Ah!
and clatters to the ground next to you.
Dark Water Rushing Famine is my Brian Eno cover band.
Okay, that's good. Uh,
How much damage does she take from the box?
look down.
None. It's a small like present box, like you would find like jewelry in.
So she goes very quickly from angry because something just got dropped on her head to not the loud scream, but a somewhat quieter squeal of excitement.
Till whips around and has guns out to either side at this point.
And you pick it up, and it
Yeah.
has a note on it that says it's from your father.
Yay! I open it up very quickly.
And on the inside of the box, there's just this flowing, elegant script that simply says, "To my cherished daughter," and the inside is a small pendant.
Yes,
that is marked with these elegant, like leaf designs.
which is what is the gold? Her name in like spelled out in cursive things.
in the chain, like not even like as a
Yes. Yeah, so she's making sounds that I cannot make right now. Actually, I
Right
can't
now.
make them ever.
Oh, okay.
But she's making sounds
I'm sure there are
right
certain,
now
I'm sure
that
there's
I cannot make.
I'm sure there are certain circumstances with particular lengths of feathers that would make you make those sounds. But aside from that,
I'm not kink shaming you, John. I'm kink whying.
Right?
King why?
the answer is because.
Mhm.
Okay, call me crazy. Kink Wying is a pretty dang good halfling name.
Ooh, ooh, yes, it is.
Good.
Hello,
It's real
welcome to
good.
me all. I'm Kink Wying. Settle yourself down. Let me get you some dinner.
But yeah, she shoves it into Till's hands to put on her.
What? I can't wear this. Why did you?
No.
Uh,
you not? Have you not?
So he literally like just okay, click.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it looks so good. I like it.
I'm going to go look at this statue real quick.
Well, that cacophony is happening. Does Mistle find any traps, and does Gideon stab himself in the eye?
Actually, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You don't find any traps on that door.
You do hear shouted out very, very loudly. Thanks, Daddy. Probably loudly enough to be heard outside of this building
Yeah, I also crit failed my investigation for the record.
because you were
Yeah,
being
you were looking into the door to try and see if there were any traps when you hear Kendall shout that, and it throws you off.
Nice.
All right.
Are bees able to open that door?
That door, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You find that it's a hallway that connects to the other one.
Would you find anything good?
No.
So, do we want to check out the locked door first, or continue on into wherever you're going?
Till, are you Kendall's daddy?
No.
Kendall, who are you talking to?
Oh, my dad sent me something. See?
That's pretty. Can I have it?
No.
Can we have it?
No.
Why not?
Because it's mine. Duh.
Did your daddy send us anything?
Why
No,
would
but
her dad? You know what?
he doesn't know you yet. Maybe once he gets to know you, like we should totally go there sometime. I think you like him.
Okay. Can we have
Anybody
anything
else
till
think that's
then?
an awful idea?
We like it.
So, is there a locked door back there?
Yes, there is.
Yes, up here and on the other side, there's some sort of.
So yeah, you were investigating that statue, Till.
Yep.
As you look down, the statue is sort of like standing with hands up like this, and like pouring out of the right hand is like a stream of this green stuff that is pooling in the basin.
Okay.
That seems to then recollect back up the statue and pour back out.
Oh,
obviously.
okay. So it's like a really fancy desk decoration.
As you check, that's acid.
Okay.
So it's a really fancy desk decoration.
Oh, well, we've got acid here, so taking a few steps back. Locked door, you said.
Yes.
Bees, stay away from the acid, it hurts.
Where is it?
Wait, what locked door?
The one you're standing in front of, Taylor, or Mistle.
Why won't you use the key?
I'm going to once everyone's over here. Also, Mistle isn't really standing in front of it because Mistle is still by the front door.
Where
I like
is
to-
the acid?
I like to think she says all that facing the front door.
Like right about in the middle of this room. B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have notes on all these rooms. I haven't like put everything
You, like,
in all
put
of them.
objects in
No,
them.
no,
Yep,
no.
yep.
That's totally fine. I wasn't sure.
All right, bees, we're going to go check out this locked door first.
Okay.
I'll wait for everyone to get back towards the locked door before I have Tolbar unlock it.
Stand over here out of the way of the 15-foot cone for the explosives that are
Right.
going to detonate.
Yeah.
Till is going to stay in this hallway and kind of indicate that Kendall should probably also.
So
Go ahead, anytime.
so Tolbar opens the door into the barrel of a rifle because someone screamed very loudly and alerted anyone who would have been on the other side of that
Yep.
door that someone was there.
That's
You're
why.
welcome.
As a gunshot goes off.
That's why Tolbar opened the door.
Hello.
A 10 that probably doesn't hit Tolbar.
Oh, it does, but it just like it does the thing where the gun fires and like you hear a pinging of metal, and then as the
Yeah,
smoke
like
clears, Tolbar's still standing there staring at him.
Yeah, like the
Maybe
Tolbar
like
Tolbar
tiny little scrape
yeah,
across one of the pecs,
Tolbar
you know?
opens the door into a gun barrel that fires directly into his face, and his head jerks back, and then just rights itself.
Yeah. Ping.
Tolbar
And
just no-sold a bullet.
The human on the other side of the door just goes, "Oh shit!" and we roll initiative.
Yes.
That is the correct response. Yes.
Is there
Absolutely.
only one human behind the door?
We'll
God
find
damn
out once
That
the
you
door
can
opens.
see.
All right, now the door's still closed. So
No, at least I'm not single digits this time. Holy balls.
Oh goodness.
but yes, that is the correct response when you unload a gun into someone's face. They just go, "Eh?"
Right.
Why is this the
Yes.
character I roll well on initiative for?
The one, the guy with the one is the one that shot Tolbar.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It actually is because that was the one I was clicking on when I rolled that.
Wonderful.
I actually rolled
So,
well.
Coltarn, you're up first.
No, Tolbar's up first. Bonus action to command Tolbar, who is going to step up and teach this man the error of his ways. A 14 to hit
That will hit.
for 9 force damage. And as that happens, I'm going to, let's see, what spells do I have? I have many, and they are wonderful. But instead, I'm just going to, so the like sort of articulated lenses on the around Tolbar's around Coltarn's right eye all begin to glow with sort of a purplish like sort of color, and then from the left temple a small like just there's like a small like barrel extends and a laser beam fires.
Nice.
As he just sort of like looks over Tolbar's shoulder and fires this purplish beam of necrotic energy. So I need him to make a I make a ranged spell attack, and then he makes a save. Right. The spell didn't generate a ranged spell attack, so I have to make one for myself. Intelligence. I have this 60 feet. Right now it does 1d8 necrotic damage. Tink, tink, tink. 13 to hit.
That'll hit, yes.
I think that's correct too. But that's yeah. So he takes 8 necrotic damage.
Nice.
And has to and can't take the disengage action until the end of my next turn.
So it doesn't require. a
Yeah, it
save.
doesn't require a save. I don't know why the spell requires a save.
If you've got a checkbox, there's probably a checkbox
Yeah,
that's checked
I
that doesn't
pulled it
need
out.
to be
I
checked.
guess they probably didn't construct it properly in the compendium because I didn't make that.
But anyway, you laser-eyed that guy.
Yeah, I
Nice.
laser-eyed him. So yeah.
And then it's Kendall's turn.
I mean, this is all going on up there. I have. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Kendall's even gonna notice until somebody
Yes.
specifically brings it to her attention. She is too busy preening right now, admiring her new
Wonderful.
gift.
So you spend your turn preening, essentially?
Yes.
Cool. Baruch.
I'm gonna look back at Till and ask, does it look like this room loops around or goes further north? The one you came from?
Oh yes, much further north.
1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze past 5, 6. Run past.
All right. I seem to be
And-
handling it.
Yep. Well, that door is blocked by one of the other biggest individuals in our group. So, and then I'm gonna dash 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, by the way, you would see the acid statue that's been mentioned a few times is pretty much dead center
Yeah,
of
it's
this room
dead
that
center
we're
of
in,
the room.
right? Mhm.
Yeah, dead center of the room.
I run up to here, and I look past, or I look at it as I run past and go, mental note. That's me though.
16.2. Let me
Oh, Mistle needs
I
her
got
initiative
it.
added to the.
All right.
Okay.
have it. 169, 16.2. Goes right there. Then it's the other thug's turn, who is going to attack Tolbar with a mace. Yeah, pack
Time
tactics.
for the beat stick.
Yeah, pack tactics, so they will get advantage and make 2 melee attacks rather than 1 shot. It's a 12 to hit Tolbar,
Still does not hit. So
and a 19 to hit
Ping.
Tolbar
the 19 hits.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
So it's just ping, nothing. Ping, little bit of crumple.
Next
Tollbar's
to the
now is
crumple
like
zone.
looking down. Because
Now
remember,
man,
Mistle's turn.
that front quarter panel isn't looking so great.
'Cause reminder, Tollbar is the size of an orc.
Yep.
He sure is.
Okay, sorry, loud child in this room. There's a human there
Yep.
shooting at us.
Well, they're trying to beat on Tollbar and only being marginally successful.
Okay.
But you could go through their
Mistle-
spaces.
Yep. Mistle will fly over to them, and she's gonna stab him.
Yeah.
You want to fly to a flanking position with Tollbar? So you have
Yeah.
advantage on your stabbing?
That sounds good. Yep.
Yeah, you can move to like right there.
Yeah. Hold on. I can't see where I am.
Oh wait, you want to shift click?
Okay, where's
Shift
the
click down.
human?
Oh, the human, that one right there.
Okay.
Found
Is that
the
there?
human.
Okay, Richard. He's playing with a robot. I'm sorry.
I figured.
Appropriate for the game.
20 to hit.
Ooh, stab.
You have advantage, right?
Do I?
Yeah,
If
you're
flanking,
flanking.
you do, yeah. Mhm.
Then I'm gonna roll that again.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
worth
go.
Yay.
re-rolling. For your convenience, I am stabbing.
That will hit, and you do get sneak attack damage.
I love that
and-
we have a voice actor for Tolbar now.
More convenient.
We pull out all the stops. What am I doing right now?
Lots of damage.
I was gonna say
Okay.
an insane amount of
So
damage.
on,
probably.
so the damage of your sword plus your sneak attack.
So turn on your sneak
Trick
attack.
right now.
Where? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to. I didn't play last week and everything. Yeah.
Everything
forgot
went
everything.
away.
So in your weapons list, there'll be sneak attack at the bottom of the list.
Okay.
Pick that box on,
All right.
and then click the short sword name in the chat window,
Okay.
where underneath your natural 20 roll.
Oh, there. Okay.
Ooh.
My God.
So is Missile trying not to kill this person, or do they
She
care?
doesn't care right now. So up to
So they're
him.
dead. They're dead.
Okay.
What is it?
She'll look down. I think I broke it.
This was like, I can move through this space, right? You're not supposed to go through the torso.
Was I supposed to break it?
You did great. Good job, Mistle.
Ew.
Kill.
All right. Barouge is watching our flank. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you can get one more up, you're flanking with Tolbar.
Oh, hey. Boop. 8. Now, am I flanking if I use a ranged attack?
Yes, because you
Okay.
are still
Because I'm still within
directly flanking them.
5 and 5. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just gonna shoot this guy a lot.
He's still
Like-
being distracted by the metal
like-
orc that he's trying to beat on and failing.
Like typically speaking, if you were in that position and weren't a gun monk, the flanking
Right.
would negate the disadvantage for firing in melee.
Right. But since I don't have disadvantage firing into melee, okay. 20 to hit with the first shot.
Yep, that'll hit.
So 8 ballistic damage. Spend a key point. Flurry of blows. Flurry of shells. Technically. For 2 more. 24.
Will also hit.
For another 10.
Okay. That
18.
will also hit.
For another 8. So 26 damage
Not looking
altogether.
great. Bees.
That looks fun. One.
Like, is this guy like wearing any like armor or anything?
It's heavy clothing. Like it's very much the sort of like the street thug kind of outfit
All
where
right.
it's
Because
standard
I feel like he
leather
just
with
jams
bits
the
of metal
gun into his
plates.
kidney and fans the hammer 3 times and hopes for the best.
Yeah.
He's not
How
going
most people play Cassidy, you mean?
exactly, right? Roll up, fan,
Fan
the
the
hammer.
hammer again and again and again. Fuck you, deathmatch players.
Bees.
17.
That'll hit. Yes.
So the hive armor sort of clumsily staggers forward, and so the bees are already sort of excitedly pouring out of it and move up through the doorway and start stinging the human. 9 points of damage.
Are you trying to kill this person?
Oh yeah.
They are dead.
Okay. Is there anything else in here?
It does not appear to be. In fact, as that combat winds down and you've dealt with these 2 thugs and we deal with the alert that might have gone on to everyone else, we're gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on Twitch, please stay tuned for these commercial messages. And remember, when we take our break, you take your break. So stand up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Speaking of suspicious pricing models, we're back.
So William, how much do I have to pay you not to die?
I just thought John was talking about Twitch in general.
I am.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go.
Craig,
Sorry
Craig better
about
start
that
donating
long
those
break.
bits.
Sorry about that long break. Anyway, so you've killed your thugs that have been present in front of you. We're out of initiative for the moment.
One of the
I'll be
ships
holding
you
on to these
can
initiative
buy.
rolls for a
One of the
while.
ships you can buy is just a Sherman tank.
Oh, come on!
It's literally
Picnic.
just a Sherman tank.
Technically,
We're-
anaphylactic shock killed that last thug.
I mean, if you buy that ship, John, then you get to quote the, I would say, underrated A-Team
I'm in
movie.
tank and you're not.
There.
I
I gave you all
grab
the
the
link.
rifle
I'm in a
as
tank and you're not
discussed
my dad.
during the break.
No, I am not looking at that shit. I will get too angry and I will say
Alright.
things I should not say on a
Besides,
public stream.
We have a game to play, right?
Camille,
now.
I respect that you are trying. Thank you.
What?
Toolbar.
No,
And I
I'm just saying-
respect that you are
Okay.
trying to get things on
I'm
target.
kind of trying, but mostly I just wanted on the record that I got that damn rifle.
Yeah,
I wanted one for like 4 sessions.
you got it now. It's yours.
Did it come with any ammunition?
But
Guns, but no bullets.
I have enough bullets for one, and then I
Oh no, 4
won't be
clips
able to reload.
means you've got 4 reload cycles.
Oh,
that
4
you can
clips. I'm sorry.
4
You
clips,
said
yeah,
4
not
clips.
4 rounds. Yep.
yeah, the guns here operate on thermoclip logic, where if you have a magazine, it'll fit whatever at a full load.
That,
Mass
appreciate
Effect.
it.
Speaking of
In this
full-
case, rather than it being heat based, it's that each magazine loaded into it that the guns manufactory makes bullets out of.
May I suggest instead of thermoclip, thaumaclip?
Or is there another manufacturer called New? Well, no, there's already a real life company. Never out of
Dragging.
it.
Till would like to go up to this door and open it.
I'm friends.
Oh, good. So that when they wake up, they see two.
There's nothing on those bodies that they can use to get out of their bonds.
I'm putting them in the corner.
Yeah,
because people can log roll.
I will make sure there's
Uh,
nothing on the body that they can use to get out of the bonds.
you took the weapon. You took the firearms. I took the bladed weapons.
Good job.
The dead bodies into the room with the live bodies,
Cool.
consolidating our body room.
Ah, hitman logic. Very smart.
Mistel's gonna fly over and look at Kindle's new pendant because she has a new shiny.
Yes.
Yeah, Till would like to open this door and signal for Rouge. We're good.
It is locked, but it's locked from the side that you're on. So you-
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh
was gonna say, I'm gonna
no.
I was gonna say I didn't know if
Ah.
it connected, so I was gonna lightly knock, and if there's another
Right.
guard, it was just gonna be right back into initiative.
Oh, it's locked.
Not anymore.
you're good.
No,
it's already
don't-
not anymore.
Dang it.
The rest of this room, as you step back into it, looks to have been a mess hall. You can see like the table, the large. It's not like a lot of room, so it doesn't imply there's a lot of people here. But there's one big table for eating at with like a TV screen that looks to have been hooked up to the Galnet to catch whatever news or information they were looking for. It looks like it got turned off just before you guys entered.
Well, based on this room, can I do a quick sort of like visual calculus and determine if they were all to sit around here and eat based on the furniture that they've provided, how many people there would be?
They could only support about 10 or so people, or maybe a dozen at the furniture they've laid out. But that implies that all of them would be in the place at the same time to eat versus we've got enough for everyone we might need at one time versus everyone else will always
like
be
I said,
here at
I'm
once.
not trying to get an exact number. I'm just trying to like, at minimum, this many people, probably more.
Yeah.
So after a quick look around the room, well, based on the layout here, there's somewhere in the neighborhood of a dozen individuals in this hideout. Likely more.
Including or
but
not including the ones we killed?
Including. Likely more, but just so we have an idea of how many more we're going to need to go through in case people need to conserve ammunition.
Should we continue killing or trying to just knock out?
Trying to knock out would continue to be the best option, but if no other option presents itself, do what you can.
Wait, who'd we kill?
You weren't paying attention at all, were you?
The people that had a gun pointed at us.
Well,
There were people with guns. We killed them.
pointed at
Oh.
Tolbar, but yes.
I
Yeah,
stabbed
no,
one.
I was. Look, isn't this awesome?
Yeah, Mistel's holding it.
Why
It's
does-
so pretty.
Why does it have your name on it?
Because it's mine.
Are you prone to forget what your name is?
No, it's. Never mind, you wouldn't get it.
Do dwarves not do monogramming?
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's typically initials, not a full name.
A little bit more ornate.
Also, we don't monogram our own things, so.
Anyway,
Anyway.
does anybody want to look at that acid statue back there? Do we think that's significant?
Yes, I would like to go look at that.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted because I should. Yeah, I know it's not one of. We're not related. Let's put it that way. One of the other courts.
They come from a different court.
Yeah, it's one of the other courts.
While
What do you
they're looking
mean?
at that acid fountain,
I'll put
Till wants
here.
to check this door right here.
I'll put the statue here for the sake of it.
Hey, statue. Ooh, it gained weight.
Kendall, what do you mean?
What do I mean? What?
Related. Who's
Oh,
related?
it's an,
Did we kill your relatives?
no.
That door is locked.
This is and she points to the statue. This is an archfey. like my dad's an archfey.
Oh,
But not. He's from this whoever this is. They're from a.
a different hive?
Yeah, that is just a fantastic way to put it.
Okay.
Specifically, they are from the Warren Court.
If we see them in person, should we sting them?
Why did
I mean,
Craig? Did you turn your cameras off at some point over the break?
I don't think so.
No, Camille just did.
The meals just went out for a minute.
Yeah, Camille's had already gone out, so it was already at the. Oh wait, no, that's right. It had gone out before Craig joined. That's what happened.
Yeah, I was the last one to join tonight.
Never mind.
The Warren Court being less of an official court gathering of Archfey and more. These are a group of Archfey that are always at each other's fucking throats and always each other specifically. So we call them the Warren Court because that's just the group they keep getting into a fight with.
okay, Warren. I thought you said Warren.
No, yeah, the
So I
Warren
was very
Court.
confused for a second. Yeah.
Yes, the Buffett Court. Got it.
I was gonna say the Archangel Court, but sure.
I mean, the Warren. If it was the Warren Court, I was going to say the supernatural charlatans court.
I thought it was like rabbits.
I'm investigating the statue.
Someone say there's a locked door.
I like how Mistel's just like, I hear the word locked.
You're right. Yeah, no. Till's been
I
standing here
think so,
quietly, like
like-
trying to get Mistel's attention. Like,
Like she's distracted by the pendant and then kind of looks up.
I would
You
like.
okay?
lock.
Lock it.
Please, natural one on your lockpick check. That would
Roll
make
thieves'
that would be-
tools
That
with
would be
dexterity.
hilarious.
I've been waiting for this. Okay, I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Thieves' tools proficiency with dexterity.
Okay. Tools. Where is that?
In your tools under your skills.
Okay. Wait.
Roll down.
William.
Oh yeah, I was parenting. Did you check for alarms?
No.
No.
Thieves' tools,
Yes.
William? Okay. 26.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you sort of flutter up with your large tools that are more like small sticks in your hands, but you just kind of reach out, adjust things a little bit. There's a few clicking noises as you dig into the electronics to try and connect some wires on the inside, and just
Like the idea that she just has an Envarin-sized set of bolt cutters. Right.
and
So
the lock
delicate.
comes loose.
So yeah, I don't know what you want me to roll, but I'm investigating the statue.
Roll investigation.
Did Mistle just open the door, or what did she just open?
She just
opened a
unlocked the
door,
locked
yes.
door.
So with a 22, there's a fairly simple conjuration spell enchanted into the statue from what you can gather. It's mostly just what's keeping the acid flowing and then disappearing. There's no like actual tubes to transfer the acid up and down. It's just kind of
Can I tell
magically repositioning
Can I
itself.
know what the purpose of the acid is?
A milkshake, presumably.
So this is
You
a
would- you
fancy garbage disposal.
You wouldn't really know the exact purpose unless you understood the context of the Archfey, which would be a religion check.
I'll take a peek at that because I would thought it was
Rather
odd.
than that, I would like to see if I can determine what kind of acid it is.
Pointy Archway is weird. Full acid.
Would my brewer's supplies help me figure out what kind of acid it is?
I mean, with the 22 investigation check, you can determine this is not any natural acid.
Okay, not natural acid. All right, in that
It
case,
is produced by the magic.
in that case, a 10 religion roll.
Mistle, I'm sorry.
Archfey are sort of outside of your realm of expertise. You would need a lot more than a 10.
As far as I can tell, this is an eternally recycling garbage pool of acid. I assume you'd throw your trash in it.
Does Till know anything more with an 18?
Potentially. Camille, what were you asking?
I was just asking if the door she opened was the one Till's standing in front of now.
Yes.
Okay.
With an 18, of the Warring Court, Darkwater Rush of Surging Famine represents the Warring Court has a sort of an all-seasonal vibe to it, and they're constantly in conflict with each other. Darkwater Rush of Surging Famine represents the end of seasonal cycle. She is the consumption, the destruction, or they are the consumption, destruction, and just general breakdown of life and living things at the in the cycle, whether that be during the summer or during the winter. They represent the destructive end of cyclical change, which puts them constantly at odds with Everflame, Lord of Eternal Summer, who is the creative end of the cycle.
Well, this feels a little doomsday culty.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
But I opened the door in case you want to go through it. It's open now.
There's a hallway also. Yes.
Do we want to go through that, or do we want to continue on in the direction of the mess hole?
I want to go through the door I opened.
I support that.
It's funny because you keep moving your token away from the doors that you're opening.
I haven't moved my token at all.
Yeah. You are welcome to do so.
You have control over it. You can grab it and move it.
I keep forgetting it's there.
It's the
Yeah, I just moved into that hallway so I could see what was down it. But
Okay, where's the door
I
I,
can move if I
opened?
need to. Where I'm standing.
That one.
Okay.
One with the multicolored pings.
I'm following close behind Mistle.
I'm gonna hang back here by the door to make sure nobody comes up behind us.
Hey, Mistle, make sure you're checking for alarms. We don't know what kind of stuff they have.
Right.
That was slick, Jack. I imagine that Kendall started walking and then just sort of flew over and landed in front.
Mistel's also checking for alarms or traps.
From the back, Tolbar and I just sort of lean over and stare down the hallway and wait.
Both of these things, Mistel, because they're neither mutually exclusive nor solitary issues. They could be traps or alarms or both. So you
What
wanna
I'm
check
checking
both.
for
Roll investigation.
16.
Cool. This hallway does not appear to be trapped and or alarmed.
We seem to be good.
Okay.
Sweet. Make sure you check the doors too when you get there. I will follow along with the caravan, the
Is this the
line.
door I'm in front of?
Yes.
Catch up, you lot.
We're waiting to see if you all die first.
Is the door locked?
Not gonna
Unlocked?
die.
The door
Fine.
does not appear to be locked.
Mistel's gonna first. She's gonna check for traps.
Roll another investigation.
Also, can I listen while she's checking for traps?
18.
Roll perception, Gideon.
Can I listen as well?
Sure. Also roll perception.
Okay.
Coltarn, you're so funny.
I mean, I figured it was going to be that, but 22.
22 for me as well.
23 for bees, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
So-
I'm sorry. I actually read Gideon's and thought it was mine. I'm an idiot. I apologize.
I've
so
done that
with-
more than once.
with an 18 investigation, you don't think this door is trapped. With a 22 and 23 perception and 16 perception, you can hear some noises elsewhere in the facility, but not near where you're at.
I'm going to come down here and peek around the corner.
Like where elsewhere in the facility?
Like further back. Like through like several rooms down the line.
I'm going to attempt to do it
behind
sneaky
us,
style.
No, ahead of you.
ahead of us.
As you look around that corner, you see another door, bees.
24 stealth.
You see another door.
I'm going to creep up to the door.
Okay.
I'm going to listen at that door.
I'm opening the door that is not trapped.
Based on your previous perception, you can hear the noises that you were hearing earlier a little bit louder through there. Not like on the other side of that door, but near it.
I'm looking over at Varouche. How long do you think before something explodes?
I don't know. Can you still see them?
Well, hang on.
Yes, I can still see Kendall.
Pause.
They just
As
look-
Mistel just goes across that room. I use these bear trap signs as indicators of there being a trap in a room.
Yeah, she
That
forgot to
Mistel-
check for
That
traps.
It's
Mistel
okay,
just
she's
decided to
flying.
Flutter across. Funny you think that matters.
I know.
Mine bear traps.
The tanks are all guarding the rear, so let's see what happens.
As Mistel, you hover into this room without bothering to look around, and you hear a sensor go click. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
You don't fly into the bug zapper.
Am I just rolling dexterity?
Or
Yep.
just
Roll
drop
dexterity
one from the
saving throw.
ceiling.
Okay, where's my dexterity saving throw?
Up next to your attributes.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
This is not bad.
18.
Pretty good.
Cool,
For fourth level.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That will be a successful save, which means
William,
you will take
don't
half
William,
damage.
don't copy me.
We both got it from the same place.
I know.
He is your brother, so
Community?
I don't think it was community,
No.
but
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
no, loading ready run.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
fair.
we both got it from Loading Ready Run
In
specifically. Yeah,
fairness, I'm 95% sure Loading Ready Run got it from Community.
almost
It's
certainly.
possibly. I have no idea.
Because that's where the cool thing really took off. And that was like, Jesus Christ, that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
it's crazy how many things were 10 years ago.
You know what else was 10 years ago?
No, don't.
2011.
Oh, I'm aware. I can do math.
So you take 8 points of fire damage
Awesome.
What do we?
as you hover through, and a body heat sensor picks up that there is a living thing in the room, and a landmine goes off. Just
Is there a jet of flame and 3 of us are on fire, but 2 of us actually aren't?
no, none of you are wearing those protective amulets. And Gideon happened to be outside the blast radius, barely.
You hear a scream.
And an explosion.
Oh,
So
I mean,
Don't come in here, exploding.
look. Somebody screams and says, "Don't come in." There's one thing that Kendall does.
so back.
Gets palmed in the chest by her bodyguard?
Tries to come in.
Yeah, no.
So as you ask that question,
Yeah.
not long it appears.
Yeah, that was quicker than I thought, actually.
Meanwhile, bees, you're at a locked door.
Yeah, but I just heard an explosion, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and find out what's going on.
Does this look to be continuously happening, or is it like
no,
a
it
one-off?
looks like there was a mine on a thermal sensor.
Mhm.
Continuous detonating explosions,
Mister,
It's sci-fi, man.
exploding backwards and forwards forever.
Mister.
Go
Till-
forward and
Till
back.
tries to dive over top of Gideon and run for Mistle.
I'm here. She yells to Bees.
Oh, look, there's no one to stop me from going into the room now. Look, you voluntarily signed up for this, Jack.
I know.
And they go forward and back and go forward and back.
Are there any more hazards in here?
Does not appear to be the case. Not that
Okay.
you can tell.
Um,
Camille, you're muted.
That's why. That's why. Okay. I was actually asking to. I was muted, but I was muted because my child came in here to talk to me. But I was actually asking you to make that roll before they all ran in there like maniacs.
Ah,
How
We could
How many-
back up.
Yeah,
how many hit
I'm
points
cool
are
with
you
it.
down?
I'm down 8 right now.
Bees will come up and sort of push
Or
enough
not
on
back up.
You. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're backing up before the injury.
Can we, William? Can we back up so I can roll before they run in there?
They
Like,
always try to say something before we all ran in like crazy people.
Yeah,
And I-
you can go
because my
ahead and roll an
child came in,
investigation check to check for traps if you want, Camille.
thank you, because there might not be anything there, but I would really rather look before they all, die. I rolled an 11 anyway, so it's probably not gonna matter.
It does not appear to be further trapped.
Okay,
Now
now
we're
you
in.
guys can go in and check on it.
Okay, now
And
we're done.
die.
The bees come out holding globules of honey and go over to Mistle. It's the equivalent of 8 good berries. So you can take 8 actions to eat them and recover 8 hit points if you want.
Okay, she'll eat some honey. Thank you.
You're gonna eat all 8, considering that's how much damage you took.
I mean, as long as I am allowed to, then yes.
I got more. I spent all my spell slots yesterday because I didn't use any of them, so I spent all of them to make good berries at the end of the day.
How long do good berries last?
24 hours.
Fair enough.
That's I will go on record as saying unless otherwise, that's what bees do every night.
Fair enough.
They use all
Supply
their
supply
unspent
of
spell
1
slots.
hit point berries.
Oh yeah,
Yup.
no.
It's they make
Very
honey.
high.
That's
right,
what they
very,
do overnight.
Very high. Yeah, absolutely.
She will sink down to the floor and eat some honey.
All right, I'm gonna go over
Till
to
will
that.
offer a shoulder if she wants.
Oh, that is better. She will sit on his shoulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to that door that Bees was at earlier and check it for alarms and traps.
Go ahead, investigation.
Till's looking around to see if there's anything else in this room, or was it just the trap room for shiggles?
Roll
There's that
roll
door.
investigation yourself, Till.
Goodness.
I will also look around.
Do
You
wanna-
can't tell on this door, Gideon. It's
Actually-
weird.
You know what? No, I am totally focused on Mistle.
So
Mhm. Yep. Till, however,
My
it's a
God, are you
22
okay?
nat 20.
There
I
was fire.
With a nat 22,
Mhm.
what you're gathering based on looking around here, this does appear to have just been a trap room. What you would surmise based on your understanding of this is that you're getting closer to something important, because this whole area is built in a very ramshackle design, and it seems like they've laid out what mines and explosives they could in strategic areas, either places they couldn't otherwise defend because there wasn't a door they could put there, or in places that are getting close to something important.
meanwhile,
All
back
right.
in the fountain.
Yeah. mhm.
Can I make one more roll to listen at that door and see if I can tell more specifically what that sound was we heard earlier?
Roll perception. Meanwhile, back at the fountain.
Back at the
Oh, I
fountain.
got a 28 for that too. The perception at that door.
Back
I got 26.
back at the garbage fountain. Look over at Farouche. I feel like we should probably follow them now.
Yes. Let's see. We could shut the door behind us.
There's also a corner. We can establish something there while we wait for them to figure out where we're going.
Yes. Yeah, I'll start heading that way then.
Come down the hallway.
So with
We'll leave Tollbar
with
at
a
this
26
corner
and
just in case.
with a 26 and 28 Bs, you both hear the sound of metal being moved and worked and like handled.
I hilariously, I also rolled a 3 on my investigation.
Nice.
So I think we're equally. Gideon's like, I don't know, I can't tell. Beast like, yep, it's fine.
So I'm gonna tell Bees, whisper to Bees to let them know, to tell everyone else that we can't tell if there's any sort of trap or alarm on this door, but there's probably people on the other side.
Well, I will reiterate what I gave you from your earlier perception is that it's not directly on the other side of this door, but very close to it.
Gotcha. Okay, so but I can't tell if there's another room in between here and there, can I?
Yeah, like it's hard. You would surmise that it's probably a room or two beyond this door.
Okay. Then
So
I'll
once
tell
you're
Bees.
feeling better, can you take a look at this door we're standing next to as well? Sorry, go ahead, Camille.
I was just gonna tell Bees to tell everyone else. We want to make sure we go into the next room together. So we should either be at this door or at the door Mistle's at. But we should all be together before we move forward.
That's a good idea.
Can you go tell everyone else, please?
Yeah. The hive armor turns and sort of lurches back down the hallway. Hi, Varus.
Oh, hey, Beast. And I scoot to the side to let Beast pass.
We should go through rooms together. We should go through that door together. This one looks okay, but there's sound of metal behind it. Maybe we shouldn't be spread out. That was Gideon's idea. Gideon's very smart.
Yeah. And then let you pass. Peek around. Gideon just hanging out by the door.
Yeah, he's just waiting to see if everyone wants to come to this door or go through the other one.
Does Bees continue on, or does Bees consider mission complete?
No, Beast goes back to the other room.
Okay.
I just didn't want to interrupt. Bees will come back to here. Hi, Coltarn. Hi, Tolbar. Gideon had a great idea. We should all go through the rooms together. Okay, good talk. That-
Colton was like waiting to see if there was any more to that sentence.
no, and after like 2 seconds of silence, okay, good talk, and then continues on into the other room. Hi everyone. Gideon had
One
a good
moment,
idea.
bees, not ready.
Okay.
Mr. Liv, you want to take a look at this door?
Yeah, I will. She will fly over, not as quickly as she was moving before. And
Experience is a great teacher.
Yep. And check the door for traps or alarms or anything.
Roll investigation.
12.
Does not appear to be trapped. Also, it's not appear to be locked.
It seems fine and it's open. Well, unlocked. It can be opened.
I'm going to look.
Miss Fairchild, would you mind standing over by bees while I open this?
Standing over where?
By bees.
Hi.
By bees? Yeah, of course.
Can we say the thing we were gonna say? It has to do with opening doors. I know
Go
you
right
said
ahead.
you're not ready. Gideon said we should wait to open doors until we're all together. And Gideon's by the other door. Gideon's not opening that door, so you shouldn't open this door. That's fair.
You should go get Gideon then.
Okay. Bees turns and walks back out.
While
Till
Hi,
opens the door.
Colton. Hi, Toolbar.
while this is happening,
Hi, Baruch.
irregardless of whether or not Till gets his
Movies.
face shot off, I'm trying to measure the distance between the door I can see over here and the end of the hallway where the corner is, and see if I can determine whether or not those two doors go to the same place. You're muted.
Sorry, what was that question?
So, like, irregardless of whether or not Till opens this door and gets his face blown off by a shotgun, I am trying to measure the distance between the door I can see Till at and the end of the hallway where I can see where the others have gone around the corner, and see if I can determine if the doors that they are respectively talking about go to the same place.
Potentially, although you're hearing that one is locked and one is not, so it'd be odd.
Yeah, one is locked, the other had a mine in it, so
Yeah. So you open that door, Till.
All right, so I'm gonna go over to that room since Beast told me that. Right?
And
Beast told me that.
while the three
Yeah.
of you are over there, because Till did not wait for Gideon to come
Oh.
back before opening the
Gotcha.
door.
Gotcha.
No,
So
he
didn't
didn't.
wait.
Sorry,
All right,
guys.
so I'm gonna go
But
back.
bees did tell you.
I am rubbing off on Till. I am very happy
you
about
should
that.
really
I'm
stop
going
that.
to-
It's not appropriate in public.
I'm going to make an attack roll real quick.
I mean, there are many
I am
reasons why it's not
pleased.
appropriate, including power dynamics.
What is
But
your AC, Till?
it's not gonna
18.
Stop it.
Cool, this hits you.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Till.
Mistel's on Till's shoulder.
Yeah, well, it's an attack roll thing specifically.
Okay.
You take 11 points of ballistic damage as you open the door into a trap
And
that
you
fires
get your face shot off.
fires off a gun into your torso.
Yeah.
So, having seen now in the same room, two people fall victim to traps. Could I make a suggestion to the gathered party?
I mean, we're not really gathered, but fine, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Did Till just get shot?
Yes.
Is
It doesn't
someone
sound like they
holding
listened to
this
the
gun?
last suggestion.
Nope, the gun appears to have been a trap that you just couldn't spot. with
Does
that
it
check.
sound like it's reloading?
Nope.
Okay.
Till, I'm so sorry.
Mm.
I didn't
I'll-
detect any.
This is the sort of thing that I was hired to do.
Till, did
Uh-huh.
you get shot?
Only a little.
Why didn't you listen
Oh,
to Gideon?
were
I
you
told
also
you Gideon.
hired to not
told you
listen to
Gideon was
people
smart.
when they say we should go through the room together?
Do you think that having multiple people in the line of fire of a gun trap would have been better?
Works for
Gideon?
us.
It would have
One
been
being
better.
here isn't going to stop a gun from going off.
It would have been better if perhaps, I say, looking up, sort of pulling Toolbar into view, the individual who can take a shotgun blast to the face and not care was the one opening the door, first of all.
I mean, we have seen him do that. So there's that.
Less than 5 minutes ago, in fact.
In fact,
Secondly, perhaps, rather than everyone wandering off in multiple different directions, leaving people behind, not communicating amongst each other, opening doors at random, we coordinate as a unit, talk through our plan a little bit, figure out who perhaps might be the best individual to look for traps, and proceed
I'm
from
just
there.
saying, there's an awful
I
lot of
feel like
people
that
here
was
for
a
us to be
jab
opening
at
doors.
me.
No, that wasn't a jab at anyone. This is more a suggestion as to operating procedures.
I did check.
Yes.
All right.
So
Well,
that
Don't
more
beat
of
yourself
us,
up. I checked 2 and didn't find any traps.
so that more
Pretty
of
sure
us
there are more.
don't get shot in the gut. Because I say pointing at Tolbar. This one has self-repair protocols that activate all on its own and don't require any expenditure of resources from myself or Bees or Varouche. And also can take a shotgun to the face without flinching.
Do you feel pain?
You asked to Tolbar?
Uh-huh.
He looks at you, shrugs.
That's not an answer.
The vocoder the vocoder that I used to try to give him a voice doesn't function properly. I got it off of a secondhand dealer. I still need to fix it. He can't actually talk.
Right, but like, does he not know the difference between nod and shake head?
I look over. He's been specifically instructed not to nod because of previous conversations.
So doing the math here for just a second, and maybe I'm just being stupid, but if he's able to shake his head, but he's not able to nod, he understands the difference, and he shrugged. That suggests that nod would be the answer, which says yes.
No, a shrug.
Which honestly is kind of mean to make somebody just continually take shotgun blast to the face.
A shrug means he doesn't
because he
understand.
can fix himself.
A shrug means he doesn't
That does
understand
seem
the
really
question.
mean.
Which is mostly because A, he can't feel pain. I did not program that into him. And B, I also didn't program a concept of pain into him because that's a very large concept to try to program into something that can't feel it, and was a lot of processor space that I didn't want to dedicate to a problem.
So why didn't you just say that?
You asked him, not me.
And then you started answering.
I started explaining his answer because you had asked about
Are
it.
we really doing this right now? Is this what we're doing?
Yep.
Anyways.
With a roll of 8 for performance or deception, because they would be the same thing. What is very clearly a swarm of torch bees behind Tolbar's head says, "Yes, I'm fine with this idea." And then they very obviously fly back to the hive armor, from which Bee's normal intonation goes, "Well, it sounds like that's decided. Let's go." Tolbar opens the doors.
Till's injured, guys. Can we fix him first?
Oh,
I'm fine for the moment.
have some honey.
You were
How
shot.
much do you need?
Thank you, Bees.
There is honey coming at you. How much do you need, seriously?
Oh, he took 11 points of damage.
Then you get 11 good berries worth of honey. If you want to spend a minute and 6 seconds eating it, you're back to full health.
All right. So
If you
real
want to
quick,
Winnie the Pooh out,
before we move forward, here's what I'm thinking. We have 2 thieves in this party. So it makes sense to me for us to individually check traps in different places if we have multiple entrances. So my thought process was she checks this door, I check that door, and then we link up and decide which door we're going to go to. Then, according to Coltine's suggestion, we would then put Tolbar in front of the door and have Tolbar open the door, because it makes more sense to have that thing, no offense, Tolbar, open the door and possibly get a a shell or a explosion to the face than risk anyone else, who will die and not be able to be repaired.
That does raise an interesting question. Coltarn, did you program preferred pronouns in for Tolbar?
He, him.
Oh, excellent.
I might
Okay.
I might also point out
He.
I'm
That was not meant as a distraction. I think Gideon has come up with a perfectly sound tactical plan.
I might also point out that while I am not a thief, and obviously my expertise in that area is limited, it seems to me from watching those of you that are work, the trap finding seems to be more of an exercise in engineering than thieving.
Maybe, or maybe we just suck at it.
Mitchell glares at you.
I'm not.
What?
Again,
I mean, it's
I'm
fair.
Not,
No, not you, Colton.
I'm not certain. Again, it's not an area of expertise, but it might be something that I might be effective at.
More eyes looking for traps that might know what they're looking for isn't necessarily a bad idea. The point I'm making is
I'm trying
we check in multiple places and then move.
Yes. No, I don't disagree with you. I'm simply offering a slight adjustment if possible.
I mean, you trust me.
I trust you implicitly, Mister.
Here's the thing. Searching for traps and building traps are two different things. More eyes searching for traps is a good thing. More eyes building traps would be a bad thing.
This is John, the player, trying to figure out a way for Colton, the character, to describe the fact that all the rolls have been investigation checks, and my investigation is a +7.
Yeah, finding a trap is investigation. Disabling a trap is thieves' tools. There's a difference there.
Right.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, I know.
Mistle doesn't like it to implied that she's not as good as everybody else at anything.
So here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with anything that's being said, but we're here for a specific reason, right?
Yes.
You want to remind me what that is?
We're eliminating bandits from harassing merchants that are moving supplies to the city, and also recovering the supplies and getting the bandits into custody or dead, preferably custody.
Exactly. So maybe I'm just being dumb here, but if we're taking multiple minutes every room to clear every room, everybody's going to be gone. We won't have caught anybody. We won't have gotten anything. And we will have basically let them move to somewhere where we won't know where they are.
That's true.
It shouldn't take minutes for us to check for all that, though. I mean, it shouldn't take that long if we're splitting up.
We do need to speed up, though, because there's already been explosions and gunshots, and we're through a fraction of the rooms.
That's a valid
pick
point.
a door and just go.
That is true. Right. I just want to offer the statement that the more doors you go through hastily, the more wounds we suffer, the more resources we spend. And when we find the bandits, the less capable we are of having to defeat them.
So
that part. So let's move through the door.
Coltarn goes first, looks for things, clues, anything that might stick out as a problem, and then Mistle and Gideon directly behind, the rest of us trailing. Good?
Good.
He's got sticky shit all over his chin right now, and he's looking much healthier. Let's move.
We only have one more trap's worth of honey.
That's a very valid point, Bees. Thank you for mentioning.
So,
and shoves aside to let Coltarn get in front.
I'm going to step over to the door frame, not going into the room, and I'm going to look for traps.
Well, investigation.
Now this is where I roll nothing but natural.
Also, I was running a stopwatch, and yes, that was at least 1 minute and 6 seconds of conversation.
Just saying.
20 on the investigation check.
So you can immediately see the area where the gun was implanted that fired off as you look through. And as you look around, that seems to be the only trap that's positioned in this room. You can see the other two doors, and you can hear that metal sound from before is immediately on the other side of that door to the north.
All right. Seems like that was the only trap that I can determine that was in this room. Tolbar will go first to confirm that. as Tolbar walks past me into the room and towards that northern door.
Nothing happens. They get to the door.
I can hear a sound through that northern door. And I step into the room.
Gideon, Mistral, go.
Still goes.
You can
You
move,
can move
you
your
can move your
token.
token, Holly.
Oh, well, I keep forgetting. Sorry.
Mistral goes, and then she doesn't.
I'll wait for them to check and see if that northern door is locked or not. Well, I'm gonna see if it's trapped if I can.
So as you look around, the northern door does not appear to be locked or roll your investigation.
18.
Not appear to be trapped either.
Okay.
As you look around, you can see the archway that connects these two rooms. There's a second room to the right. The room on the right appears to have sort of spirals of yellow stones that cover the floor. And as you look up, the ceiling is covered in cracks.
That room is trapped. I'd say pointing towards that way, and then towards the northern door, and waiting to see if anyone objects to us going through that door.
Till wants to
I think
take a peek at whatever he says was trapped and see if he can identify it as he goes by, but other than that, he's fine.
Roll Arcana.
It's that room. He just sort of
Ooh,
pointed
another
towards
thing
the
I'm crap
archway
at.
and goes, that room
8.
is trapped.
Looks like weird arcane shit. Could be
Okay.
trapped.
All right. Hearing no other objections, Tolbar opens the northern door.
So Tolbar opens the northern door, and a similar situation to last time, though more severe. The door opens, and there's what looks to be 2 ranks of individuals. The first two crouching with pistols, and 2 immediately behind them with rifles leveled, all of whom open fire at Tolbar as soon as the door opens.
That's fine. For what it's worth, Tolbar can't be surprised, but it doesn't matter because they're just firing.
Yeah.
Does Tolbar have the alert feat?
He is vigilant.
Vigilant.
He cannot be surprised. Because he
So-
is literally a guard dog.
Right.
He's a steel defender.
That doesn't have advantage. So 10
So,
misses.
ping,
19
hit.
hits it
Ping, impact.
for 6 ballistic damage. And then Bandit. And I forgot to change their hand crossbow over to a pistol, but it's fine because it's the same information on the Void Elf, which misses at a 14.
Yep.
Still rolling at GM. Bandit has a heavy revolver. Misses with a 5.
So Tolbar opens the door, ping, 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 and walks through it.
Ah, shite. You hear from a dwarf on the other side of the door. As we return to the initiative tracker at the top of the round. With these guys rolling into it now.
Phil taps Coltard on the shoulder. We should buy grenades.
I hold up a hand.
Table that.
Oh, that's
That
not why
was-
I'm
I
holding
rolled
up a hand.
Oh, okay. You hold up a hand with a grenade in it.
With a grenade in it.
Yes. I'm so proud of you.
Just need to find a whole crate of them that we can buy.
Right. We just need a pallet of grenades. That's really
Mhm.
all any adventuring party ever
Yeah.
needs.
Think. There we go. Now then. One of those thugs. What's your dexterity, Coltarn? Because you don't have a tiebreaker on there.
12.
Well, so you're actually going first.
There, I'll put the tiebreaker in there. Oh, you did. Okay, yeah.
Think.
So Till makes the comment about grenades. And I pull out what is a grenade-shaped device that is sort of like it's a tall cylinder with a sort of glowing green fluid inside of it. I step forward into the doorway, put it down in front of me, hit a button, and it spews acid in a line in front of me.
How wide is the line? How wide is the line?
It is it's 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction that I choose. Can I, like, if I spray it that way, will it hit all 4 of them?
So to follow the traditional rules of how you can sort of try and angle a line, if you try to hit the Void Elf and the Thug on the right, you would be able to hit them, the Bandit, and the Thug, but not the Thug on the left.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Because the line basically has to, if you're following like a grid line,
Yeah.
the line has to basically break right there and then go that way and then up.
Okay. That's fine. I will hit all 3 of them. So yeah, all 3 of those need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So dex save from the Bandit. 15.
That's a fail.
Dex save from the Void Elf.
Oh wait, hang on. What's my dex? Hang on. My dex save is higher than that. It has. My save is
19 from the Void Elf.
What's going on here? Hang on, I need to do math.
12.
Oh wait, no, my saving throw is exactly 15, so the 15 does succeed.
Okay.
So it's a 19.
So 2 successes, 1 failure.
That's fine. So the one failure gets covered in acid. The others don't.
The Thug is covered in acid.
Yeah, well, it's a level 1 spell. All right. So yeah, that happens. Which one's covered in acid? Can you?
The Thug on the right.
Okay, cool. And then bonus action Tolbar gets in.
Does he take any damage from the acid or not until
his turn?
Gotcha.
Tasha's Caustic Brew is not the best first level spell.
Mhm.
It's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20 attack opportunity.
Yeah,
if it wants to.
From the Void Elf. It does. 17 hit Tolbar?
Yeah, 17 hits Tolbar.
Or 6 piercing damage.
All right. And then to there, as I step further into the room, to provide Tolbar with flanking with that one, Tolbar is going to attack the one there to the right with advantage. 17.
That'll hit.
8 force damage.
Yep. Ow.
That's my turn.
That Thug in particular is going to take a swing at Tolbar with advantage because of pack tactics. 15.
That's exactly his AC.
And 18. Both those hit.
Yep.
For 3 bludgeoning and 7 bludgeoning.
All right. Tolbar is deactivated. It's okay. He can get back up.
As it rains a pair of blows back onto the android, it just sort of deactivates.
Oh shit! You just hear from Koltar.
Kendall, you're up.
Okay. Kendall hasn't been paying attention to what's been going on at all. You might notice she's still in the previous room.
Fantastic.
Yep.
One initiative went
But
off.
but still within line of sight of Till. He's watching.
I mean, you're not wrong. So she hears commotion.
You heard several gunshots.
Huh. Well, that's a lot of people I would have to get through. So I've gone 15. Wait, where is Bees right now? I'm trying to figure out where I'm going.
Right there.
Okay. Sorry, people started moving on my turn, so I was
Your mic is up, Greg.
Sorry. Yeah, Bees is where Bees is now. I couldn't see any of the enemies, and I was having trouble picturing what was happening, so I had to move my token.
I'm very, very sorry, Till.
It's okay. It'll encourage Till to get in.
Not my turn yet.
So I will bonus action, turn into a wispy mist, and then appear right there.
Fuck.
I couldn't see anything. I couldn't.
No,
if I
no,
shot, I
no,
would
no,
shoot
no.
other
Oh,
people.
that's an in-character response. That
Yes.
absolutely makes sense, right? Yeah.
I
I didn't know she could do that.
No, because before now.
That was accidentally an initiative roll.
I didn't actually mean to click a button.
We'll put you back. You were at 19.16.
Correct.
But it was a natural one, so
Get that out of the way.
Good to get that out of the way. And I will Eldritch Blast.
Which one?
I feel like the one directly in front of me.
Cool.
Actually, I can push because I can't push the one in front of me. Yeah, no, the one just off to the side slightly. There.
This one?
Yep.
Cool. 21 definitely hits him.
For 7 force damage.
Oh, was that
And he's
the
pushed how far?
And he gets propelled 10 feet away from, so into the wall.
Was that
Yeah.
the one that was covered in acid?
Yes.
Sorry, on his turn, he also took some damage.
Oh yeah, right.
He took 6 damage, 6 acid damage.
Cool. Is the API on the health auras is broken? I need to reload it.
Yeah, it is.
And that's my turn.
All right. Dwarven Bandit.
Question.
Yes.
Why with the
Oh right.
tiebreaker?
First, yeah. There you go. So Baruch actually.
There we go.
So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. Okay. Yeah. 5, 6. I'm just gonna step in front of Gideon. Block any bullets that might come this way, and pull off my pistol off my hip and shoot at the. Yeah, I'll shoot at the Void Elf directly across from Coltarn.
Okay.
I don't have an inspiration, so that's a 7.
7 will miss.
All right.
You ping off the you ping off the armor on Coltarn's shoulder. Ping.
Not that bad, but you do hear a whiz over your right ear.
Now it is said Dwarven Bandit's turn. As he will back up, try and build some distance, trying to stepping over the fallen body of Tolbar.
Did Tolbar just full body back plant?
Basically.
Tip.
More onto his side, but
Okay.
It takes an action with my smith tools in a minute to get him back up. So.
Oh yeah. No, it's
but are you taking an attack opportunity on him at all,
Oh,
Coltarn?
yo, absolutely I am. Sorry, I didn't realize he moved away from me. Yeah. I don't have Warcaster, or I would make it so that he hurts more, but I will just smack him with a mace instead.
hit him with a stick.
Actually, I must. Yeah. I need to have my shield out right now. So. 12.
What is his armor class? It is exactly 12. Roll damage.
6 bludgeoning damage.
He is. Are you aiming to knock people out?
Oh
or
yeah,
kill them?
I'm aiming to knock people out.
He is unconscious.
Goes to step away. And locking eyes with the Void Elf as I do.
Mistle.
Mistle is going to fly through the door and stab this person.
The Void Elf has already used his reaction, so he won't be able to get an opportunity attack on you yet. Right, make your attack roll.
That's the one covered in acid.
Also, the only one that you wouldn't be getting. Well, technically one of two that you would not be getting sneak attack on.
Oh, shoot. Let me reroll that. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That was a good attack roll. That hits
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because you won't be getting your sneak attack damage on it.
Okay. Sorry.
And somebody else has to be standing next to them, or you have advantage.
Or you're a swashbuckler, or
12
Right.
piercing.
Nice.
Ow.
Can I
Yep.
use my second attack?
You're not at the level that you would have one. All right, offhand, duh. Yeah, bonus
Mhm.
action for a second attack.
Is he still standing after that?
Yes.
This guy has all the hit points.
Well, they're thugs. They do have a lot of hit points.
20 to hit.
Meets
That will hit, yes.
3 piercing.
Still standing, but not looking great. Void Elf is not happy with where he's at right now. And will use his action to cast Darkness. See, Darkness is what's the radius?
20-foot radius, I believe.
15-foot radius.
Or 15.
It doesn't go around corners, I don't think. Darkness does spread around corners. Never mind.
Yep.
It's just a 15-foot sphere. Let me draw a circle here. I could draw from the center like that. About there. Roughly. See, 5, 10, 15 goes out to that distance. Yes. 5, 10, slightly taller. There we go.
I mean, it should be, yeah, it's
5, 10, one more space down there. There we go. That's the full
basically,
circle.
it's 3 squares in every direction.
So it reaches from Varouche to Kindle.
Actually, it should be 1, 4, because it counts it. No, actually, no, that's the appropriate length. Right. Because it goes 15, 15, 15, 15. Yes. And everything in there is total darkness, and he is going to try and get out.
Unfortunately, all the doors are blocked.
He runs this way, as Kendall is the only one who can see this one happening because Kendall's halfway out of the darkness.
Yep.
And opens this door.
Hey!
Make sure he actually has all that movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, as far as he can go. And that's his turn. Till.
You're
You're muted, Jack.
Well, it just got super dark, so Till's gonna run right into the middle of it. Can he try and like listen or anything for where enemies might be or be going?
Roll perception.
17.
You hear the thug immediately next to you.
Oh, okay. Well, hoping for the best. Put a pistol barrel in somebody.
I mean,
Hoping for the best, not realizing that immediately on the opposite side of that thug is Kendall.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, he's got no idea where anybody is. He's just clanks into
Please,
something
nat
that definitely
one.
isn't a friend.
Your attacks are made
Please,
with
nat
disadvantage because you're
Yes,
blind.
they are. 10.
Ah,
Will miss the thug.
He will flurry of blows. Then, yeah, why not? 13.
That will hit.
for 7 ballistic. There it is.
Excellent. So, Kendall, as you're halfway in this darkness and halfway out of it, just sort of looking around, you turn to see the void elf running past you into that next room to see some kind of large machinery that he's running towards.
Okay.
And as you're looking, a bullet whizzes over your shoulder and hits the wall next to you, and you turn to look at that for a second,
Jesus.
like what? And then a bullet hits you in the side. Roll damage.
7.
You take 7 points of ballistic damage.
So Till didn't understand the assignment.
No, he did. He absolutely did.
He's trying to get to Kendall, who disappeared through. Teal has different priorities.
And shot her in the process.
I
Didn't
mean,
know.
he reached her.
Yeah.
With a bullet.
Reached out and touched her.
Mission accomplished.
The thug, completely blind but being shot at, is going to swing his mace blindly.
Oop, found you with the bullet.
He at least has attention.
Mhm.
Misses twice.
Yep, none of those hit.
And is going to stagger backwards, provoking an attack opportunity at disadvantage if you want it.
Please.
Why not? Let's do this again.
Please.
It's my last bullet in this gun. 17.
You hit. Roll damage.
Another 7.
Consistent 7 damage.
Consistent.
Yep.
Nothing
Boom,
if
boom,
not
boom.
consistent.
The thug backs up and almost stumbles out of the darkness sphere into Kendall and just bumps into her.
And then gets shot and actually bumps into me.
Yeah.
He's pushed forward. Now, can I see literally anything?
No, it
Yeah.
is absolute darkness. It is magical darkness.
Okay. Let's see. And I don't have any sense of the what this room is like. I guess I don't even have a sense of where the edge of this is.
And you can feel the wall that you're adjacent to, but
Okay. These are all
Or did you mean the edge of the darkness?
the edge of the darkness.
yeah, you got no clue where it ends once you run into it.
I guess I attack the darkness. Yeah, from a metagamey level, I want to move through the darkness and be outside of it, but I don't think I'd have any way of knowing where that is.
I mean, you
Right.
can just run straight through if you feel like you can barrel into the next thing that you run into.
Yeah, but I mean that's Coltarn, I guess. So,
I feel like Coltarn has a very distinct silhouette, though. Very hard to mistake for the enemies.
yeah.
And then the next person beyond that has wings, which is obviously Till.
It's so dark. How do I get out of here? Of the dark. I'm
Pick
saying
a
that to
direction, bees.
Mistle and Coltarn. Okay.
How do we?
Yeah. It's always we. I keep screwing up. How do we get out of here? And Till just says pick a direction.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna lurch forward in Till's direction. Sorry, coming through. Move. Get up to here. Let's see. I'm gonna push here, and then at that point, am I aware that I'm next to?
Yeah, you can. Some of your bees range out and see that there is an edge to the darkness, and you can sort of start to see it fray.
Okay, so can I see the other door and the guy on the other side of the door?
Not quite. You have to move a little bit further.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna push one more through then, and I will. If that guy is aware of me, I will take an. I guess I will take the attack opportunity.
That guy's unconscious, and the guy is not aware that you were there. So
Okay. And so what do I see at this point?
so you see Kendall on one side leaning up against a wall, having been shot, and And you see the Void Elf on the other side trying to clamber up to what looks to be some kind of large machine.
Does the Void Elf have a gun?
Yes.
What is Kendall doing? What is Kendall's attitude at this point?
Looks very annoyed. Almost angry. And she is definitely has her attention trained on the Void Elf. Like, it's not hard to tell. She is looking to chase a motherfucker down.
Okay. Is she leaning against the wall?
No, she just got kind of bumped up against the
Oh,
wall
okay,
because
alright.
she got shot, and then another guy got shot and knocked into her.
Okay. All right.
Look, there's been a lot of shooting. We don't need to point fingers.
I think we do.
Yeah, because that's how people
Yeah,
get shot.
Yes, we do.
Is,
Right,
does the
exactly.
Only
Void
when
Elf look
Coltarn
injured?
does it.
No, the Void Elf is uninjured.
Okay.
Pew, pew.
Yeah. All right.
I like the idea that the verbal component of finger guns is just pew.
Not for Coltarn, but for other characters, absolutely.
Pew.
Anybody seen Bad Boys 2? Because
Mhm.
what Phil just said reminded me of. I mean, I was shooting. I was doing a lot of shooting. I ain't saying I shot you in the ass though.
Yep,
Damn, you got shot in
100%.
the ass.
Exactly.
You ain't seen Bad Boys too. All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action. No, I'm not. I am just going to shoot him with some beads.
You have enough movement to get there without dashing?
I don't need. I can shoot him.
No, I'm saying could you have gotten to that point that you're at right now without dashing?
Oh yeah, I was here. No, you're right. I was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're right. I couldn't.
35 feet currently.
I
Yeah.
thought I was one. I thought I was one closer. I apologize. So is that guy unconscious? Because I thought he was standing on top of Tolbar.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, and then he got knocked out when he tried to move there.
Okay, all right. That being the case, can I just move to there, which is the farthest I can go?
Mhm.
And then, so I can't see Kendall, but I can sort of tell that's Kendall.
And you can probably hear Kendall swearing from right
Okay.
there.
Real quick, guys. My son made this for a project for
Aw.
school. He's very proud.
Oh, that's really good.
It's a turkey, and he had to put it in disguise, and he decided to use minions.
Yep.
That's nice.
Pretty
I
cool.
like that a lot.
Fantastic.
Good job.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and attack that guy.
Go for it. At disadvantage because you are blinded.
Yes, of course. I apologize. Did I? Oh, damn. Well, one was a natural 20, but the other one's still a 23.
That'll hit.
All right. 8 points of damage.
Ouch. You guys are not looking great.
And-
Gideon. After you, sorry, you have one more thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to use my swarm to move myself 5 feet after successful attack to move myself out of the darkness.
Ah, very good.
Because it is them moving me, I technically don't take an attack of opportunity, I believe.
Yes, because you're being forced to move rather than moving yourself.
And now I would like to use my bonus action to fire another shot at the Void Elf.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's one keeper. Hmm, 26.
That'll hit. Roll
Okay.
damage.
7.
Ah, Void Elf. Searing pain down his back as a beast stings him in the back.
He's I assume still on his feet.
Yes.
He's my favorite now. 1 extra point of damage, and he's my favorite foe.
Oh boy.
I
Coltarn.
like this guy's blood best.
Wait,
Gideon.
what? You just
Oh,
skipped
sorry,
me.
sorry. I
Wait
just
for
I
real.
just literally because I was already at Gideon. One sec. Gideon.
Okay, so question.
Yes.
The bees, with the being a swarm, emit a sound. Okay. Could I make a roll to see if I could tell where bees is?
Roll perception.
That's all I ask. All right. I just okay. There we go. Dang. All right.
You
Well,
can tell the
I guess
rough
not.
direction that Bees is in.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to move through 1, 2, 3. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm all the way back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll have to dash. 1, 2, 3. Could I do that?
Yep.
Cool.
And you're a rogue, so you can dash as a bonus action.
Dash as a bonus action. So then I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to, because this door's open, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry. This door's open.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shot this fool. Let's see.
Get that long rifle.
Get that long rifle. Your mama, motherfucker.
12 will miss, unfortunately.
12 will miss.
As you
Sorry.
fire the rifle over his shoulder and it clangs off the machine that he's trying to get into.
I'm sorry, did you say into?
Yes. Oh, don't worry. I've got plans.
I'm sure you do.
All right.
We just found a present.
Poltarn.
Since he was literally in front of me when he ran away, do I need to make a roll to know what direction he ran away in?
I mean, you can hear the direction. You can hear the direction that everyone's been running in.
Yeah, because they all have to run past me. 5, 10, sorry, Tolbar, 15, 20, 25. So you watch Koltarn run out of the darkness, and as you do, you sort of watch as the right side of his face and the right
Does he?
Hand.
Darkness a. It is a concentration spell, so he needs to make 2 concentration checks.
Oh, that'd make it easier. The right side of his face and his right hand begin to peel away, leaving this sort of purplish black void where his flesh was. To the point where you can't even see you can see the vague details of the shape of his eye. And it's like Gideon, Kendall, and Bees can probably see this because they're the ones that are outside the shadow, kind of on that side. Assuming that it stays up.
It did.
And he just sort of runs up and tries to grab this dude by the throat and inflict wounds.
Okay.
Because he's a little mad right now. 21.
That hits.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, that's
For 14 necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Well, Tony, your
Ouch.
skin's coming off.
How do you want to do this? He's definitely dead. That is inflict wounds. You can't non-lethally
So
do this.
Koltarn just
Can I not legally
reaches out, grabs him by the throat, lifts him up, and as the sort of void blackness that his arm has become just seeps into the void elf, turning him the same color, and then he just sort of drips like liquid down,
Oh shit, you took away his fire bending.
leaving
And everything.
And as he does, Koltarn just there was sort of an angry look on his face, and he sort of realizes what he just did, and looks at his hand that is now covered in goo, as well as peeling away
Void
into
elf?
the same color of goo. And sort of like looks at it for a minute with very visibly, no fucking clue what this is.
Good thing Farouche can't see you.
I mean,
This man,
the darkness
this
goes
man
away.
is dead. Very, very dead. If I had to come up with a word to describe how dead he is, it would be cadaverific.
So yeah, like the darkness goes away. Now everyone in the room can see it.
No, I still can't see you.
Right.
The other side of the room.
Just out of Farouche's eye line.
Yep.
And then it's the thug's turn. As Coltarn, you've got a view of what looks to be a dust runner, like halfway through assembly. Like it's not fully functional, but it looks like if he could have climbed into it, he could have swiveled the torso and used the guns.
That guy takes another 5 acid damage, by the way.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, Gon just rolled up on this dude like, I'm gonna kill you, fool, and just kill him. He's just dead.
Kendall.
And then that last tick damage goes off on the other NPC and just falls over.
Yeah, Kendall pulls out her fancy knife. There's a guy in front of her,
Hell yeah.
which for some reason, hold on a second. Why is it not? Hold on just a second here. That's really weird that it's not listed in my
Make a note.
actions.
5.
As the darkness fades, all of you get a good look around. You realize you're standing in an armory,
Pocket.
Oh, dope.
which is probably why they were all concentrated here with guns.
Fair. It's ours now. Ooh.
16 definitely hits, and you deal 7 points of fire damage. He's not quite dead, but he's not looking great as you just jab this energy blade in between his shoulder blades.
Okay.
Varouche.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
That guy's unconscious, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just passive perception. Yeah, no, there's still a threat in the room. I haven't noticed Coltarn yet.
And it goes away probably at this point.
Yeah, like and like as
okay,
as
it doesn't
Varouche,
last that long.
yeah, no, as Varouche is entering the room, the skin just like reforms where it had peeled away.
So that's 5.
Everything's normal here.
Pull out pull my heavy blade off.
Hell yeah.
The back and mid swing, turn it from blade to he's getting hit with the back of it. For fuck.
You are flanking.
Oh, all right. Fuck.
His
God
AC is
damn it.
11. His AC is 11. You hit him.
Okay, all right. Good. For 5 points of bludgeoning damage as I pop him in the side of the head.
He falls unconscious.
Perfectly timed.
Bonk.
And as the last man falls, and you are left to pick up with the remains of the armory of the night crawlers, and also what looks like a half-built dust runner in the next room. That's where we're going to end for the week.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Whoop whoop.
Bye.
Bye.
Good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.